Hi everyone, Helen here. I want to help people to understand that mental illness is a physical illness. We're not making it up. It has nothing to do with character or faith or morality, fortitude, whatever. So the way our bodies, yours, mine, everybody's body communicates with itself is it sends electrical signals through our nervous system. And that's what it does. Nervous system. And the nervous system is made up of millions of nerve segments called neurons. The structure of a typical neuron. This is the cell body. The nucleus in the middle, and these are dendrites. This is the axon terminal. This end receives, this end sends. So pretend this is the axon terminal, and if I'm mispronouncing anything, I'm sorry. I'm just guessing. So the electrical signal, calcium ions get in there and somehow transfers the electrical signal into a chemical signal, and those are released as neurotransmitters, and they're picked up by the dendrite of the receiving neuron, the postsynaptic neuron, through their receptors and whatevers, goes through the chemical change again, becomes an electrical signal, goes on to its tail, and on and on and on and on. So what happens with those of us with mental illness is that process is messed up. The body either isn't producing enough of the neurotransmitter, the electrical signal may not be strong enough, the postsynaptic neuron can get overwhelmed. It can be sensitive to the synapse or the neurotransmitters, and it shuts down and says, okay, that's enough. So what the body does produce doesn't necessarily get through, not all of it. So it's either there isn't enough to begin with, what's been produced doesn't get through, it doesn't get accepted, so it's taken back up into the system or destroyed somehow. That's what causes the illness, that dysfunction in the process of the neurotransmitters. So there is a physical reality behind mental illness. Excuse me. And depending upon how the chemicals are being used will determine, is it depression? Is it depression with mania? Is it schizophrenia? Whatever. So when we tell you something is hard for us, or we don't understand how to do it, or we're not acting normally, it's because our chemical signals are messed up. We're not getting the message. Our brains, our mood, our system is not getting the message. We are physically incapable of being normal, being like people without mental illness. And I should stop here, because the point was to explain why mental illness is real, why this has nothing to do with our character, our faith, or anything else. It's a physical ailment. It's a physical defect that we have. For us with mental illness, it affects how we perceive the world around us. It affects how we are able to express ourselves, whether or not we can trust. It affects all kinds of things. Okay. I didn't pre-think a good ending. So, and I'm umming again, which means this is a good place to stop. It's physical. It's real. Please believe us what we tell you. Updates on other things later. Other aspects of mental illness later. Right now, I want to get my shoes off. I want to get comfortable. I want to wash my face. I want to pay attention to the dogs. So that is it for now, and I will talk with you later. Bye.